What up, HoopSpaces? It's your boy JP and Olio. We lost an NBA legend, one of the greatest players of all time, probably the greatest New York Knick of all time. Willis Reed passed away at the age of 80. And before going into my thoughts regarding Willis Reed and what he has done for basketball, make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces for more basketball content and click the notification bell. You know what our next upload is on the road to 1K. Make sure you like this video at the end and give your rest in peace to Willis Reed in the comments below, because he's well deserved and everything. So yes, Willis Reed passed away at the age of 80. The greatest New York Knick of all time, in people's opinions. People might say Frazier, Patrick Ewing, just to name a few New York Knicks and everything. 6'10", 235 pounds. Played 10 years in the NBA, all with the New York Knicks. Played the center position, position where you see, the late great Bill Russell, the late great Will Chamberlain, playing at that time and everything. And two-time NBA champion in 1970 and 1973, two-time NBA Finals MVP 1970-1973, NBA Most Valuable Player in 1970, seven-time NBA All-Star from 1965 to 1971, All-Star Game MVP in 1970, All-NBA First Team 1970, four-time All-NBA Second Team 1967 to 69 and 1971, NBA All-Defensive First Team 1970, NBA Rookie of the Year 1965, All-Rookie Team 1965, made the 50th NBA All-Time Anniversary Team and the 75th NBA All-Time Anniversary Team. Number 19, retired by the New York Knicks, averaged 18.7 points per game, 12.9 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists per game. He was an incredible player, man. He lacked the height, but he could play the physical game and everything. His mid-range was really deadly, could rebound the ball, was very strong too as well. He played in college at Grambling State University, HBCU college, while playing for the Grambling State basketball team. He amassed 2,280 career points, averaging 26.6 points per game, 21.3 rebounds per game during the senior year, led the Tigers to the title and 3 Southwestern Athletic Conference championships. Wow, just unbelievable. And Willis Reed was the first pick in the second round of the 1964 NBA draft, quickly made himself a name for himself as a field-dominating physical force on both ends on the floor, offense and defensively. March 1965, scores 46 points against the Lakers, second highest single game total ever by a Knicks rookie. Ranked 7th in the NBA in scoring and 5th in rebounding in his rookie season. Began his string of All-Star appearances and won the NBA Rookie of the Year award, while also being named All-Rookie First Team. 66-67 season, improved his regular season average to 20.9 points per game and postseason scoring average to 27.5 points per game. He was just unbelievable. And then, that Knick team at that time kind of struggled a little bit for a few years while he was there, they were adding good players through trades and draft. Dick McGuire was replaced as coach with Red Holtzman midway through the 67-68 season, had a 15-22 record under McGuire. Then in part of the season, Holtzman led him to a 28-17 record. They had a first winning record at 43-39 since the 1958-59 season. Still making appearances in the NBA All-Star game in terms of Willis Reed. Playing a power forward position because Walt Bellamy joined, and he is a center. Averaged 11.6 rebounds and 65-66, 14.6, 66-67. Ranking 8th in the NBA in terms of that new position, in terms of the in points per game as a power forward now and everything. And then 68-69, they Knicks traded Bellamy and Komavs to the Pistons for Dave Boucher, another great player and everything. And then we went back to the center position and everything. And then, they still had a team with Walt Frazier and all them. 68-69 season, 21.1 points per game, grab a franchise record, 1,191 rebounds, 14.5 rebounds per game. unbelievable. Won their first championship in 1970 season. Franchise record 60 games won, and then 18-game win streak too as well. We became the first player in NBA history to be named the All-Star Game MVP, regular season MVP, and NBA Finals MVP in the same season. Same year, he was named the NBA All-First Team, All-Defensive First Team, Wild World Sports Athlete of the Year, Sporting News NBA MVP. He's very known for his standing ovation in Game 7 of the NBA Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, he was supposed to have been playing because he had a severe thigh injury, torn muscle, kept him out of Game 6, and then he surprised everybody by coming in, doing warm-ups in Game 7, scored the first 2 points of the Knicks. Really helped energize that New York Knicks, where Walt Frazier will win. Will help that team win Game 7 and everything with an unbelievable performance and everything. Howard Cosell told Reed on national television, yeah, Zeppelin have the very best the human spirit can offer and everything. Second championship in 1973, 57-25 record. He was less of a contributor than he was 2 seasons earlier and all that when you get older and everything. Average only 11 points per game. Knicks beat the Bullets, upset the Boston Celtics, who was really good at that time with Havlicek and JoJo White and Dave Cowens. Faced the Lakers in the NBA Finals again, losing the first game. Knicks captured 4 straight, claiming their second NBA championship with a 102-93 victory in Game 5. We scored 18 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists in the decided victory, named Finals MVP. Willis Reed's career was cut short due to injuries and retired after the 1974 season. After his career, he spent years coaching. I still remember him coaching with Bill Russell with the Sacramento Kings. Before going into general management and everything, coached the Knicks in 77-78, left the team 14 games into the following season, was head coach at Creighton University from 81 to 85, volunteer assistant coach for St. John's University, served as assistant coach for the Hawks and Sacramento Kings. Reed debuted as a head coach for the New Jersey Nets on March 1st, 1988. 1 week after the Nets star forward and Reed's cousin Orlando Woodward was suspended by the league and had to undergo drug rehabilitation, compiled a 33-77 record with the Nets. 1989, he was hired as the Nets general manager and vice president of basketball operations. He drafted Derek Coleman and Kenny Anderson, acquired Drazen Petrovic, rest in peace. Made the Nets a playoff contender throughout the early 1990s. He hired Chuck Daly to coach the Nets in the 1993 and 1993-1994 season. 1996, Reed moved into the position of senior vice president of basketball operations with the continued goal of building the Nets into a championship contender. Nets made the NBA Finals in 2002 and 03, became vice president of basketball operations with the New Hornets in 2004, and retired in 2007. He is in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Unbelievable player. And, rest in peace to Willis Reed, one of the greatest players of all time. Definitely comment down below and tell me your thoughts on Willis Reed, and give respect to Willis Reed too as well, and talk about your favorite game, favorite moment from Willis Reed. Make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces for more content. Click the notification bell. You know what our next upload is. If you definitely like my analysis and my content, please check out my YouTube channel. It's just JP. For more basketball reaction videos, more coming along the way on the road to 1K. Make sure you like this video at the end. I'm JP. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Peace.